All right, so this is the TCL, and we've got it on high function. We're gonna hit play here. If I can figure out, it's a new remote, so I'm still figuring out how to do that. I really like the remote on this, except for the fact that it doesn't, I can't seem to find a closed caption button. That would be nice, but you can get to that by pressing settings. It is backlit. That's a really interesting thing. So we go back here. The picture is phenomenal. So you can see there's a lot of light that comes out of this, and I just have it set to auto right now. This is a micro LED, but it has Dolby Vision on it, so it's a superior picture than some of the even pricier brands that are out there. I believe like Samsung doesn't have Dolby Vision, but Dolby Vision allows you to watch the movie in the way, or the video in the way that it was meant to be seen. So a lot of streaming products have Dolby Vision, such as Disney, all that. Picture's phenomenal. If you see anything that's messing up right here, it's because I'm streaming it. But the colors are just incredible. It has a very snappy onboard computer system, so it works really, really quickly. And it just, now you're gonna see a little bit of stuttering in the video there, but that's primarily the streaming. I'm gonna switch videos here to see if we can get out of that. This is just off YouTube, just to give you a heads up. Very snappy. This is gonna be 60 frames per second. Ignore this commercial. Okay. So HDR10. It's quite an incredible picture. The quality is just stupendous. I was watching some underwater scenes and I thought, man, this looks like it's AI. The color is fantastic, the way it's grading the color. I'm just so impressed. Like years ago, you'd be looking at a TCL and you wouldn't think it would be able to produce an image of this quality, but it's incredible. Now, the other thing we need to talk about a little bit is the sound on this. On the back of this TV, you have these little built-in subwoofers. So I'm not playing through the stereo here. You have your inputs, of course, but on the back panel there, you see those little jut outs? Those jut outs are like built-in subwoofers. And then you have your channel access in right here, your HDMI in, USB in. Interesting thing is the newer TV, especially this one, it doesn't have any input buttons on the bottom. There is an app that you can download for your phone so that you can have another remote on your phone. I do recommend that if you have kids or if anyone moves stuff around, it's gonna disappear. But the sound quality, as I was saying before, it gets a little bit of bass to it, a little bit of resonance to it. So it's louder than some of the flat panel TVs I've had before. I wouldn't say it's as loud as like a great sound bar. It's not gonna sound that good, but a mediocre sound bar is gonna sound better than that. You do have the ability to change within the settings and add some voice response and things like that. You have an Ethernet plug-in, you have screensavers, there's art that you can set up with this. There's just so many different things and options that you have. So if you're looking to upgrade, it's never been a better time. Even if you're gonna get the same screen size, we ended up getting the same screen size, and the quality is just far superior. You watch some of the old movies that you watched before, and you'll see details that you never saw before. So I'm only a couple feet away from the screen at this point. So it's a micro LED UHD. Micro LED means that there's a lot more light in the back there, and then it's going to be having turn off and turn on sections. Little dots are being turned on and turned off, and dimming. That allows you to get an incredible contrast ratio that just comes across very naturally, so it feels even more realistic. All right, now that I've shown you the image quality, let's take a look at the remote. It's backlit. We'll hit home. You have the ability with Google TV or whatever your apparatus is to have a real snappy feel to the remote. It's very quick compared to the other ones. You have some live channel action, and then with this TV you can search up what you would like to watch, and then TCL even has its own movies in there. You can go and add apps if you like. You have an air mirror option as well. So if you're using Android or if you're using iPhone, you're still gonna be able to click onto that pretty easily. Interestingly enough, when you're watching in Amazon Prime, it'll sometimes give you the option to purchase from your television. Or move the purchase into your phone from your television. I thought that was really interesting. You can also have the Spotify app on here, and then if you have the Spotify app, you can kind of have a near dead screen, or it can show video, depending on what it is. All your streaming devices are gonna be here, and just so much more live access. And then the tuner on this, because I'm not hooked up to cable, I just used tuning on the television. You can change your input. You hit the input button. And then you can go over to antenna TV, and I have an antenna hooked up. You will need an antenna. I'll show you the antenna I have got going right there. And the picture from this is fairly solid. The colors are really good. Sometimes the image quality isn't as good, but you can pick up a lot of stations with the tuner on this. So it works really well for that. Go back to home. And the other feature that they have here that's interesting is you can go into a search by the button, just by your voice. Find movies. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Find movies. And it's just gonna pick up the different apps. But if I say, find Home Alone, it's winter here, it's gonna show me, well, the Home Alones I don't wanna watch, first of all. But there are other ones that pop up. And it'll show all of, so that's Netflix, that's YouTube. It'll show the different streaming services first. So it's not going to just search one streaming service, it'll search them all. Sports. So that's just really general. It's going to show me the upcoming schedule and then where I can find it. That's nice. So all your apps are going to kind of feed into this all at once, so you can pick what you want to see. If I go into Prime Video, there's a lot of media you can already watch on Prime because you're watching this on Amazon right now, most likely. So if we go into there, you can see, I think it shows, sometimes it'll show trailers.
Oh, honey. Oh. Why don't you go on upstairs, buddy, okay? What do you need? What's that?
It has your user guide, and then let me show you the settings because we've just gone through so much of this already. Screensaver. You can select a screensaver. So they have art that you can also do. Screensaver settings. You can upload your own photos. You can also use art gallery or custom AI. I've never punched in custom AI art, so we're really risking it here. Hey, that's kind of pleasing. That's what we want, a Google advertisement. Okay, so you get the idea of that. You can create your own and upload your own. And then they also have art gallery. Somewhere they had fine art where you could have like Monets and other types of paintings on there without even time, temperature, and that jazz. Yeah, so a lot of unique features. As far as the apps, you can add your own apps through the Google App Store. So if it's on the Google App Store for TVs, then you can add it for streaming and that type of thing. So you could search it just about any app here. NBA. So you could download the NBA app, the NFL app, those types of things. Soccer. A lot of, oh yeah, Peloton has their own channel and has their own. TED Talk, kids stuff, master class. Just about anything you would want is going to be on here. Kids, YouTube Kids. Yeah. Your live stations. Hulu. So click into YouTube again. Yeah, I was watching this before. Check this out. Not the commercial. So, in just 15 seconds here, what you're going to see is the underwater scenes, and I think this video is fantastic. So it's shot really well. They're using very good cameras. But then on top of that, the quality of the screen really comes out. Put my mic next to the speaker so they can hear that better. So it's absolutely incredible video here. The quality of the image, and I can't really see pixels until I'm about this close. It's so smooth. I think the motion rate on this is incredible. I'm not a gamer, but they say that you can game with this as well. So if you're in the market for a new TV, do not discount the discounts. The TCLs are not what they used to be. Some of these are incredible now. I think you can find value almost anywhere, depending on what you're looking for. The image is great, the quality is great, and I think you're going to have a better viewing experience with a television of this magnitude. So thanks for watching. Until next time, happy shopping.